single and looking to find love in 2024, this is going to be the best dating strategy you come across, no matter who you are or where you live or what you look like. So I've said before, dating is a numbers game, right? The more people you meet, the more likely you are to hit off with someone. And that's still true. But let's take it a step further.
All right. So to the girl in the first video, you got to make a decision as to whether or not you actually want marriage, kids. I don't know if she got kids. She might not. If you want a relationship and all of that other stuff, you need to figure out if you want that. And if you do, then you need to do something to foster that and make that happen. You can't just sit back and think it's just going to fall into your lap. Now, sometimes it happens to people like that. That's not the majority, though.
Yeah.
The majority of people have to have themselves into a situation where it is more likely to happen. Now, maybe they're not intentionally doing it, because the more active and the more social you are, the more opportunities you have, even if your main goal is not to find somebody to be with.
Right.
But if you put yourself in more situations, a la what the second girl is talking about, that will increase your opportunities. Sis, don't sit around and just wait for some dude to show up. Don't just sit around and pray. First of all, faith without works is dead. Yep. So you got to you got to do something. Doesn't mean that you have to necessarily go on dates.
Right.
But you got to be social.
You got to be out and about so people know you exist. You can't just be inside.
So
let's take it a step further. Dating is a lot like investing, and the key to investing is diversification. So it's good to be on the dating apps, but it's also important to supplement that by doing things in person. Go to restaurants, go to events.
Lord Jesus, no. Father, help her. Father, come in and touch her situation. No to the dating. That has such a low rate of return. I mean, we like to cling to the 1%, but come on, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know about that piece. But being out and about, yes, do that. Be out and about.
Restaurants, go to events, go to bars, tell your friends you're looking to be set up, do hobbies.
No, don't go to no bars, man.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, we really going for this 1 to 2%. No, don't go to no bars.
But she did say something just now. I don't know if you caught that. She said, let your friends know. So
that you're available.
That you're available, or that you're looking. So that's a little bit better, because your friends, they know you, hopefully. And hopefully they're not going to necessarily just bring any random person around you.
It depends on who your friends are.
Yep.
Well, that's why I said.
You remember Living Single?
Yeah.
What the one?
We
2D?
are living.
Oh, ain't nobody had to do all of that. You doing too much. You remember it was the character
Regine.
Regine?
Yes.
No. What if that's your friend? No. Well, maybe.
Well, a group of friends. That's why we say you to be date amongst your group. Your peer group, your friends, like a group of people.
Forget letting your friends know that you look for somebody. You need to be dating one of your friends as long as they have the opposite sex. That's what need to be happening. The people that you friend zone is probably the people you need to be with. That's the husband.
Do hobbies where you can meet people with shared interests. Maybe hire a matchmaker like me. Okay, don't put all of your eggs in just one basket, because you run the risk of not capturing a big portion of the single.
She said hire a matchmaker. So how about utilizing your parents or somebody that you already, well, not just anybody. This is why they used to have arranged marriages back in the day. No, I'm serious. Because a lot of times, and we've said this before, we just don't know like what to look for, or sometimes we just miss things. Yep. And your parents, they know you better than you know yourself. And because they've been around longer, hopefully, and wiser, like they know what characteristics and what qualities it takes for you to have a successful and a happy marriage. And hopefully those are the things that they'll be looking for in somebody that they might potentially hook you up with. So don't necessarily be opposed, to your parents playing matchmaker. It's just a thought, depending on your parents, though.
That part.
Just to let y'all know, our parents sort of unintentionally hooked us up.
Yes.
It was not
This is
intentional.
true.
It was not intentional, but they unintentionally hooked us up.
This is
by
true.
putting us in each other's. They put us in each other's immediate vicinity,
Right.
and everything else just happened naturally.
Right.
That's how it worked out. But I will say, for the rest of us who don't got half decent parents, or people who got no common sense as parents,
Like this lady.
yeah, for the rest of us who got parents that would sell us booty for bucks, you got to be careful. and you on your own, I would still suggest that you date within your immediate circle. Yeah. Most likely a man that you should have been with was probably in your friend zone. So that's unfortunate. Sometimes that's for guys too. More often I would say is for women. I think a lot of times women will be around a guy that they should date and they don't because they're looking for something more, because they're looking for superficial things, because we're in a society now that wants excess more than they want relationships. And guess what? Y'all gonna get all the trips you want. You're not gonna have a family. And when you're 50, it's not gonna feel the same.
Nope.
Some of y'all is gonna be in it and y'all gonna enjoy it and you're gonna love it. The majority of y'all are not. And the majority of y'all are gonna lie about it to everybody around you so that you don't feel like crap.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough for a lot of us.
Of the singles who aren't on the apps, try it out and follow me for more dating tips.
I mean, we still sticking with the same thing. I think dating sucks. So it's hard for me to agree with a lot of what she's saying because I don't think you should be dating at all. If you're in a situation where you're like in a town that you weren't raised in, or you moved for a job or something like that, and you don't really know anybody, then you don't really have a choice. But I still say you need to find you a group of friends, build relationships with those group of friends, find some people you can trust, build a small community, and then start to look around and see if there's anybody eligible or that you could find yourself being in a relationship with.
Yeah.
I do believe there has to be some level of physical attraction, but it's not the most important thing. I do believe that there has to be some, I was going to say congruency, but I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe you see eye to eye on the type of financial future you guys want, but that is another thing that's slippery because in this generation, everybody wants excess. So it's just really tough nowadays. Everybody wants to be financially free. We do too. So it's just, I get it, but I think that a lot of people are doing everything backwards. We want financial freedom, but we made sure the relationship and the family aspect was intact first because it's actually more important.
Yes.
What happens if somebody gets in a near fatal car accident and they're not able to move around and do the things that they need to do to be able to run and work that 12 to 16 hour day? What if they can't do that anymore? What then? What if it's you that has that happen to you?
Yeah.
Would you want to have somebody around you who's just like, well, since you can no longer work and provide the type of lifestyle that I need, I'm out.
We already got enough of that going on.
So I think, I'm going to tell you, if we haven't learned anything on this channel, life happens.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just leave it there. All right, guys, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit that like button. I need you to hit that subscribe button. I need you to hit the notification button. I need you to hit that notification button. I need you to hit all the buttons.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't even know how many we did.
This is just dating in 2024.
Whatever.
That's
I
what
feel
it be
so
like.
bad for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Okay. I'm going to actually literally pray for y'all like tonight.
Yes.
And I hope it gets better. All right.
Hey, everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we can really use you guys' help.
Yes.
If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Press the out button.